Hi everyone, I'm Margarita Muradova, a personal stylist and fashion consultant from Kyiv, Ukraine, and this video is shot actually pretty live from Kyiv, Ukraine at the moment. And in today's video, we're gonna talk about some summer items. I'd even go as far as to say summer staples for women that you can easily find in the men's section. And I personally feel like men's section is the best option to search for these items because the quality, the fit, the silhouette is absolutely amazing. And also, in case you didn't know, most of the time in the men's section you'll find items for a lesser price and with a better quality material, which is crazy, but that's just what it is for each and every fashion segment. So I'd say mass market and luxury everywhere. And this is specifically because men are very, very particular. I'd even go as far as to say very anal as to what they feel like they want to wear and can wear. And most of them prefer natural fibers to different kinds of polyester, etc. They do not usually tolerate those kinds of things. And in this case, the fit is also absolutely amazing, and especially for women, the oversized fit. This is the perfect oversized fit. So this is the best of both worlds, and the price is usually much lower. So if you compare, for example, like a shirt from the men's section than a shirt from the women's section, most of the time men's section is gonna be less pricey, which is crazy, but that's just what it is. So let's get into this video. But before we do, I have an announcement. As usual, there's going to be all the links that you need in terms of getting to know about the situation, the current situation in Ukraine, about Russian war in Ukraine and what's happening. So there's going to be some useful links about the situation, the war, and the news and the current events. And also there's going to be links for you to donate, if you will, to different refugee camps and also to help your refugees and sufferers from this war. So all of these links and everything up to date about the situation. I wouldn't say necessarily a situation about Russian war in Ukraine. Everything is, as always, going to be linked down below in the info box up until the end of this brutal Russian war in Ukraine. And believe me, we all hope this is going to be soon because it's been almost a year and a half at this point, and all of us are very tired, exhausted, irritated by everything that's happening, saddened by everything that's happening, and also we hope for the best. We hope to see our country free and independent for the rest of the times. But until then, all of us need to support Ukraine, and not only Ukrainians, I feel like need to support Ukraine. If you're into the whole citizen of the world concept, I feel like each and every person needs to support each other in this world as well. So if you feel inclined to, obviously go through the links and read about the stuff that's happening, and also donate to the organizations helping Ukrainian refugees and those who suffered from this brutal war. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. And the first thing I feel like is the best option, in the best way to go about it, is to go for the men's section. And this is linen and cotton oversized shirts. A must-have, an absolute staple for the summer wardrobe for men and women, absolutely for everyone, but specifically for women because they're so versatile. So you can use linen and cotton poplin oversized shirts as a cover-up for the beach, so over your swimsuit or bikini, and then you can pair them with different kinds of bottoms, so silky bottoms, for linen shirts and cotton shirts as well. Because of the difference of texture, it's gonna look so beautiful and effortless. I feel like everything looks very good with silk and silky satiny stuff, so silky pants, satiny skirts, etc. And then obviously with denim shorts and jeans and everything, but also in oversized shirts, you can always dress up with some heels, Carrie Bradshaw style for the summer when you're on a vacation. Just use it as a dress if that's long enough for you and for your height specifically. And it's just so versatile, it's so beautiful, it's so easy breezy, and linen specifically is just amazing for the summer weather. And it's easy to pack, and it creases obviously, but that's just part of its features and what's so beautiful to linen to me specifically. So I feel like you don't have to be afraid of a creased linen shirt or any piece of your summer clothing. But also what's really important about the men's section, what brands usually do for the women's section for linen shirts, they kind of try to go oversized, but most of the time the shirt still ends up being too short, first of all. So that's one minus for this, like one con for this shirt, and also the reason you cannot wear a women's section shirt as a dress for the summer. But also the breadth of the shoulders is just not broad enough to make it too oversized and to make it perfect for this whole cover-up thing, and also to match with everything. So if you're really into the whole oversized silhouette, I definitely suggest going for the men's section. And also, there's different things I'm very particular about. You know, like some things that make me absolutely crazy that some brands do for women's shirts. They always try to kind of begiggle them up in a way that it doesn't actually add anything beautiful to the shirt. And I usually prefer something that's very understated for shirts, for linen shirts and cotton shirts. And you can always kind of add accessories to your looks as opposed to having those accessories attached to those looks per se. For example, like some bejeweled buttons or like embroidery or something very unnecessary that brands usually try to do to make these shirts womanly, and they end up creating like a mess of a shirt, if you know what I mean. So if you're a minimalist like me in these specific instances, I'd suggest going for the men's section. The next item is actually very cool and very versatile for the summer. It's boxer shorts, and also like simple underwear boxers for men. For women, if they're made of cotton poplin material, if they're wide enough and big enough, they can serve perfectly as summer shorts and summer cover-up shorts as well, depending on what you like. So I'd say Matilda Jerv style for the city, with an oversized cotton poplin or linen shirt and maybe like a sweater over it for the chilly evening, and then with some heels and an oversized shirt or crop top for the night out, and also an oversized blazer to pair with it and kind of to dress it up a little bit. And obviously with some swimsuits and bikinis for the summer with a shirt unbuttoned over it. So there's multiple ways of styling these things, and they're so comfy. Obviously they're going to be very comfortable to sleep in for the summer. So I suggest going for a couple of options in different colors, obviously something blue, something pink, whatever. And they're so beautiful and versatile. And also the material is very breathable for the summer. So I feel like they're the perfect kind of part of your summer staple wardrobe. The next part is jeans, men's kind of straight style jeans that you can cut off yourself or go to a seamstress and they can do it themselves and create the perfect Bermudas or oversized jean shorts for the summer. No other women's jeans can do as much good in this department as men's jeans do, because of the oversizedness of the silhouette, because of the straightness of the silhouette, because of the style of men's jeans and the way they're usually hanging a bit low, so 2000 style, which is very popular at the moment. So I feel like you can always experiment with this thing. Obviously, don't go into a new like store and buy new jeans, men's new jeans, expensive jeans, and cut them off if you don't want to. There's always secondhand and thrift store and vintage shop options, and the jeans are so cheap most of the time, especially in the men's section. So you can always end up with something absolutely beautiful. The next thing is bucket hats and caps. But baseball caps, woven knitted bucket hats, everything that has to do with head pieces and head accessories from the men's section is going to be so in this summer specifically, and also is going to look so beautiful on women. But also one more thing that's very important is that, so for example, for the big-headed people just like me, I have a big head. So the circumference of my head is actually 58.5, almost 59 centimeters. That's actually literally the circumference of my waist. So you can only imagine the difficulties I usually face when I try to find the perfect head accessory for myself for the summer, not only for the summer, but the summer specifically. So men's section is perfect in that regard. And also they have so many amazing, beautiful head accessory options because obviously men don't have that many accessory categories to choose from. So whenever they have this option, brands try to kind of expand these options as much as they can and play with them as much as they can, as opposed to women's section when they know women have so many accessories that you can always have like just a couple of like Panama hats options and that's okay. But for men, it's not the case. So in men's section, you usually find some amazing, very cool, stylish pieces for this specific sphere. And the last option I'm gonna mention is Hawaiian shirts. So printed, beautiful, short sleeve, not only short sleeve, but mostly short sleeve Hawaiian shirts. You can wear them on their own, buttoned with some silky pants or with some jean shorts or with some boxers. Obviously, you can always dress them up with some skirts and then some heels and they get back for the night out. But you can also obviously wear these as a cover up or unbuttoned as a second layer for your summer styled layering piece. So they're so versatile, just like each and every item in this list. And I feel like these are tried and true items that you will not regret buying this summer and wearing and selling them multiple ways. So let me know in the comments below which option would you go for, maybe which options do you already have in your wardrobe. And this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. And Slava Ukraini!